Thank you, Ryan. Yes. But you say you wanted to touch on narcissists?
Okay, well, let's talk about it. And you know, I'm a PhD. It sounds so good. Studying relationships and, you know, understanding different behavior traits with different people. It's 3 ways to understand who you're dealing with, especially being in a narcissistic relationship. You have, number 1, you have the commune narcissists. Those are the people that needs to be me, everything is about me, look what I'm doing, oh, I'm taking pictures, you know, don't even really care about what's going on, but just want to really show that they got it going on, pretty much almost like catfishing in a way, not really saying what's happening, not really doing what's happening, but want people to have the thought or think that this is what it is, putting on a facade.
That's what it is, like more so. And I think a lot of that is just being a selfish person too. You know, narcissists maybe as well, but just being a selfish person, thinking that everything is all about you. And that's part of being a narcissist. Like,
Don't most of us, at least at a fairly young age, have at least a few of those qualities? You know, it's hard. You know, I mean, say as a teenager, even in 20s, we have some narcissistic qualities, but most of us, well, you know, vast majority grow out of it, mostly.
Right, and I was going to touch on that because then we also have the covert narcissist, and then a lot of these traits are learned behavior, especially by our parents, our relationships that we are in, the circumstances, our lifestyles, you know, environmental, those things, we adapt to that, we become adaptable to that. And with the covert narcissist is that they make it like, oh, it's your fault, it's not my fault. You know, it's, you know, well, maybe I'm too good for this. So maybe like the nice nasty, those are the covert narcissistic people, you know, that make you feel like this big, right? And then the last one is one of the ones that gaslight, you know, people that gaslight, the narcissistic traits that they see a weakness and then they add fire to it to make you feel that you're wrong, you're less than, you're not good enough. And well, if you didn't do that, well, maybe I didn't do this. It's like you can never tell them, you never can put them in their place. You can never tell them what they're wrong at.
No, because it's always you. It's never them. Right.
So, you know, entering in a relationship with the narcissist, you really have to know how to deal with those, especially special type of people. You have to be very calculated. You know, a lot of people end up in nasty relationships, nasty divorces, you know, custody battles, you know, and you really have to move silently. You have to deal with them, and you really have to know how to talk to them, to use a reverse type of psychology with them, because it's very, 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 very important. Because you know you will be stressed out, you will like lose hair, you will be, and then you know going into therapy or talking to a psychiatrist, you want to make sure that they are trained with dealing with narcissistic behavior, narcissistic traits, because you know they're key things that you need to handle with those type of people.